Hi and welcome everybody. Today we're going to make some more Christmas tags. So welcome to my channel. Great to see you guys. And we're going to be using the rectangle stitched framelits dies today. There is a whole heap of dies in this set. I've used quite a few here, but I've also got these left over. So this is quite a good investment piece if you haven't got any kind of dies like this. I really like them because there's stitching on the inside as well as the outside of them. So it means that you can use the negative space as well as the positive space. So hopefully you'll see another way of using them that might help you when you're making multiples or making, you know, either tags or toppers or whatever. So what I did was I cut my stamped one sheet wonder from last night. This is the one that I stamped. So if you want to see how I stamped this, watch the video before. I'm just looking at my screen thinking, does it need a bit of a clean? This always seems to happen because let's just do a double check. Let's just give it a little, you know, swish. There we go. Just a double check. And great to see you guys. Just trying to get my thing up so I can see what's happening. Okay, so this is this sheet that I stamped last night. And then I got my dies and started laying them down on my half sheet of cardstock because I want to be able to put this through the Big Shot machine. So I know that this measurement here will go through. So we've got a 6-inch width basically, but it's just under. So then I laid out my dies and tried to get the best use of the space. And then I used some of this blue kind of masking tape. And I've then gone and stuck the pieces together basically. And now to try and protect my stamped one sheet wonder, when I push it through the Big Shot machine, I'm actually going to do a little bit of trimming off around here to make sure that I don't have too much extra tape. So you can see I'm just going to trim that off. Hi everybody that's coming on the live. Lovely to see you. If you're watching this on the replay, do wave and say hello by giving me a thumbs up if you like the video and saying something in the comments just to let me know that you watched, or just to say hi or whatever. And I hope you guys got to see the video that got released this afternoon. So exciting. I didn't want to give away what was happening because it was just I wanted it to be a nice surprise for you. But I collaborated with Susan Lavassa from Wow Nola Creations and sent her some of my stamped one sheet wonders. And she is making the most glorious cards. So, well, she makes glorious cards, that's the point. That's why I sent them to her. And so she made this beautiful card well, she didn't make it this afternoon. She made it about a week ago, but she made the blog post and video go live this afternoon. And also I timed it that my video was supposed to go live at the same time as her blog post, but for some reason it didn't. But my blog post went live at the same time as hers. Anyway, so if you didn't catch that, do go back and have a look at that. Right, so I've trimmed off my pieces. Now we're going to check to see if this works going through my Big Shot. So I'm going to bring you guys up to leave me some space. And I've got my magnetic board here and my kind of hacked mat here that I did the other day, because my little piece of hacked mat, it's basically an old Fiskars self-healing mat, but it's quite thin, so I cut it in half and I've got a piece underneath and a piece on the top here. And I'm going to lay down, and it's great because look, it just sticks to it. It's fabulous. And then I just need one of my clear plates to roller this through. Should have done it this way around really. There we go. And I'm hoping this is just going to cut this all in one go. I'm just going to do a double run through to make sure. Then I'm going to have a look at it Actually, if I push these through, yeah, it's working. That way you get them all done in one go. So I'm just going to carefully peel back where I haven't cut these little pieces off. I'm just going to be a bit careful as I pull that away to make sure that it doesn't pull the actual beautiful stamping that I did away. So that one's sticking just a little bit, but no, it's coming away. So the plan was then that I could then use this again and again, because if you're having to make lots of either tags or toppers for card making, this is a great way just to cut a whole load out in one go. So I would recommend that you do this, you know, when you need to cut a few things out. So this one's sticking a little bit, so I'm actually going to pass that through again. This needs an extra little bit of oomph to go through. Oh, come on. There we go. Smart thinking, Batman, says Audrey. Oh, you watched both videos. Oh, brilliant, Tishan. Good. Yeah, she sent me a little video of just showing me the card that she made, and I have to say I literally cried. Tears came out my eyes when I saw it. I think I was having a bit of an emotion day anyway, but when I saw her card I was just like, oh, that's so beautiful. I sent her a massive virtual hug because I was so happy with it. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that one sheet wonder, and I'm going to cut up the one that I did. Was that 2 nights ago? I did this on Wednesday, and let's see if we can cut some of this up. Now, I have put a little bit of that glue, the glitter glue, so this will be a test to see if it makes any difference, if it hampers it in any way. So I'm just lining up all my plates. Actually, you know what? I'm going to line up my die like this first, because when I try and do it with a magnetic plate, it makes it a little bit tricky. So if I line that up like that and then place it down on my magnetic plate, it's a bit easier. There we go. Yay. Okay, so that's my tip as well, if you're using this kind of thing. Oh, whose card are we talking about? Oh, sorry. Okay, so what happened was, guys, a few months ago, I don't know if you guys follow Susan Lavassa from Wow Nola Creations. She's this awesome demonstrator from New Orleans, and she makes the most beautiful cards. And I follow her, she follows me, and we're always like super adoring each other stuff. Like going, oh, it's so gorgeous. And so we've been in just like Facebook contact and stuff, and I had this idea. I thought, what if I stamp some sheets for her to make some like amazing cards, because she does, her card making is just exquisite. So I messaged her and she said yes. I was like so happy. So I spent a Saturday afternoon stamping a whole load of sheets and sent them to her and told her, okay, I've put them in the post. And oh my goodness, it took like 2 months or more. I'll have to check back my messages to see how long it actually took for these things to get there. And it got to the point where she said to me, I don't think they're going to turn up. And then about 2 weeks later, they did turn up. So I was so pleased. Anyway, she was pleased too. And she just made a card. So if you check out her website, and so she blogs and she's got a YouTube channel. Sorry, I'm making a right hash of this because it's not coming apart very easily, this middle section. For some reason it doesn't like it. So I'm just going to pull off what I can and use these pieces. Yeah, I'm so inspired by her card making. She loves detail, and I'm a details girl as well. So it was fabulous. So hopefully we may have a few new people watching my channel who've come over from Susan's channel. So welcome, welcome if it's the first time you've been here. And please do go and check out Susan's channel and say hi. Tell her that I sent you, won't you? So Ruth made me come over. Okay, I'm going to give up on that piece in the middle. That's just not going to happen. Sometimes you've got to know when to just, set it aside. Right, so then the next thing I want to do is actually cut some pieces onto which my other pieces are going to go onto. Okay, I want these to be double layered tags. Okay, so I appreciate there's always going to be one smaller at some point, but never mind, we'll work that one out when we get to it. So let's pass this through again. Yeah, I linked her. If you look at my announcement on YouTube, on my community page, I've linked her video. I'm just going to go over and over this middle section because it really seems to just not like me today. Okay. Oh, that's better. That one even came off without me even telling it to come off. So what's everybody up to? Are they getting over? Are you guys recovering after your Thanksgiving? Who ate too much? You guys have so got to tell me what you had for your desserts or puddings. Did you have pumpkin pie or butternut squash pie or sweet potato pie? What did you guys have? Oh, bye, Melanie. Oh, I think I'm going to have to go over this whole one again. Bev has subscribed. Good. Okay, so if you find that you need a little bit of a shim sometimes, then what you do is you get a scrap piece of paper and you can just add that as you're passing your pieces through, and that just helps to tighten it all up. We had sweet potato pie, banana pudding, red velvet cake and sour cream pound cake. Oh my goodness. So did you just eat that all day and forget about the turkey? Oh, you just watched a friend get married. Oh, how special. I know it's so hard in these days to meet up and do go to weddings in person. But that's lovely. That's so special that you got to do that. Did you dress up, Janine, or did you stay in your jammies? My cake baking daughter made a spice cake and sang happy birthday to my mum and dad who had been gone a while. Oh, yes. Mum and dad would have been 100 and... what was it? 100 and... Oh, your mum would have been 100. Oh, that's amazing. It's always this one, isn't it? It doesn't like it. What is with you? It's not behaving today. I'm going to do a double shim for you, little rectangle, because you're being contrary. Oh, you went up the block to see them come out. Oh, that's special. Were you allowed to throw rice? Okay, right. I'm going to stop there and start making stuff, I think, because... Oh, yes, you had fried turkey. I remember you said to Shana, you know what, I need to tell my husband about that, because I think if I told him that there's an option to have fried turkey for Christmas, I think he'd go for it. He would love that. Oops, sorry. Just bang the phone. Okay, right, so what have we got? Now we've got the big piece, bigger piece rather. And I'm just sort of cleaning up some of the edges. So the idea was, you see, that can sit inside of that. Got this one here. Got quite a few things to shoot. Oh, I wanted to cut out some Blackberry Bliss. I might do that in a second though. I know, doesn't it sound amazing, Janine? So, Tashana, does your husband have like a special recipe? Does he do a special coating or anything like that? That's what we want to know. You know what? I think I might use this piece to just be a little bit of a, you know, you could stamp that on something onto there, and because there's lots of detail around there, that could work, couldn't it? Okay, what about these? Oh, I forgot about these ones. That could be a cute little tag. That one on there. That one on there. Maybe that one across there. Oh, it's really nice just to sort of play and mix and match and do stuff like this. So these ones I might do something different. Might cut out some crumb cake actually. You know what, I've got lots of crumb cake scraps. So this would be perfect to use my little mini trimmer to do cut out scraps, because you can kind of eyeball it as you go along really, this type of thing. See, look, that scrap is perfect. It's a little bit dented on the end, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. Frying a whole turkey is dangerous. Yes. Oh yeah, no, for sure. No, just cut it into pieces. Sorry, I've not been reading your comments. Let me just read back what Tashana said. Amish friendship cinnamon bread. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. It's like the cinnamon, like, is it rolled up inside the bread? That's what I want to know. Special recipe, just flour and seasoning that you like. Cut up the turkey like you would your chicken and then batter and fry. So you dip in egg and then do the flour. Oh, Cindy does that as well. Okay. I have to say, I think turkey's not as tasty as chicken. Am I allowed to say that on here? So the idea of frying a turkey is like, yes. Oh, yeah. So this is a good way to use up your scraps, actually. Because, you know, you just need little pieces, don't you? Now that's... Don't need that. I'm just going to throw that now. Oh, I like the idea of a big border. Let's do one with a big border. We can maybe stamp some extra things on this one. Okay, yes, yes, of course, like fried chicken. Yeah, that's what I guess that's why we like fried chicken, because it's all crispy on the outside and then the juices stay inside and they're kind of locked in, aren't they? So, someone should set up a fried turkey outlet. I'm sure that would go down well. Sorry, itch on my leg. Right. Oh, I was going to try some Blackberry Bliss scraps. Just for these ones as well. Or I might just swap out. What have I got here? Oh, I'll just do a Blackberry Bliss one for that one. The cinnamon is put in the batter. Also, you put cinnamon sugar on the bottom of your bread pan and on the top too. So this is a cinnamon bread. Oh yeah, cornstarch. Yeah, so corn flour instead of normal flour. Is that what you're saying, Martina? That's a good idea. So how did you guys decorate your tables? Did you do anything special? Especially you Stampin' Up people who like making things. Did you do anything nice for your tables? Oh, Tashana, I don't think I follow you on Instagram. How remiss of me. That's terrible. Right. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so I have thought of maybe doing some extra decorations with some little punch outs, some leaves and flowers and things. And then, of course, maybe doing a bit of stamping. Actually, I could do that on some of my scrap bits of crumb cake here. And just keeping it simple, really, like just Happy Christmas. And then maybe trying to find... I find these a bit too big. But we might be able to find the words in other stamp sets. So let's have a look. May joy and peace. Oh, there's a piece there on that one. May the spirit of peace. And then, oh, I think I got Itsy Bitsy Christmas out already. Did I get it already? Oh, I thought I had it out. No, there it is. Just having a look at all my other Christmas sets to see what I've got. Oh, there's a joy, but it's a bit too small. Oh, there's a joy there, but it's a bit too scripty. Oh, there's a piece there. Oh, that's a bit easier to use, actually. I might use that one. So I could do peace on earth. Okay, right, let's stamp a few of these out. So Friday evenings, I tend to be a bit more relaxed doing these. So it's more of a chatty. And watch me do what I do. So, Honeybee says, I wish I could decorate my table. Decorations would just get in the way of the food. There are 6 of us in my house. That's fair enough. Do you hang decorations? Is it traditional to put things up? Or is that why people put their Christmas trees up early? Because I've seen a lot of people doing that already. So I want Happy Christmas and then on earth. I'm trying to think of the best place to do this. Sorry, I'm thinking to myself. Right, Blackberry Bliss. haven't taken them down already, Janine, have you? Oh, you were outside. Okay. Well, it's still so hot in California. Got some of these upside down. Just do those ones. I think I can fit those in there. And then I was going to do the piece, wasn't I? That one. Oh, you don't put your Christmas tree up until after. Fair enough. Okay, so I'm just going to ink up piece here. I know I got a bit of the and, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to be cutting these out. So I've got piece on earth. Piece. Oh, I need two. Right, we'll just do that for now, and then we'll revisit it if we want to do more. Oh, brilliant, Lorraine. I'll have to go and look at that. So these sentiments are just fabulous because they're so easy to cut out because it's so clear where you're meant to cut things out. I'll bring this back down. I have a Thanksgiving tablecloth. Oh, oh, that's such a good idea. I gave my mother-in-law a tablecloth for Christmas one year. And then one year, I don't think it was last year, it might have been the year before, I gave her a table runner. And I think it was a table runner. Yeah, and it had the words, Emmanuel, God with us, like on it. Right, so I've cut the piece. Oh, don't lose that other piece. There we go. Right, this is the bit that you just have to talk amongst yourselves for. You're not tempted to put your tree up early this year, Martina? Oh, I did not realise that, Martina. The children are not meant to see the gifts. Or not see the tree until the gifts are under it. Oh. Okay, thanks, Cindy. Oh, that's lovely, Martina, to have that kind of heritage of even in your dishes and things. I'm afraid I don't have that kind of sort of passing on of stuff. We hold on to things lightly, I think, in our family. Yeah. But I tell you what I've inherited from my mother. It's just a sense of hospitality, which is very difficult at this time, this particular year. Okay, so let's do our Happy Christmas. That's fine there like that. And then Do peace on earth. I think that's okay. The two words are quite clear, aren't they? Yeah. That looks nice. And then let's do this one. I'll do that one that way. This one you could actually get away with it not being Christmassy, but I think once you put the sentiment on, obviously it does make it a bit more that way. Oh, I think that one's meant to be that way around. Yeah, exactly, Helen. My sister's watching. Yeah, we just don't, because my mother moved from Malaysia to the UK in the late 60s, and then they were missionaries, and then moved back here, and I guess we just hold on to things lightly, as I said. We don't. Okay, let me get on and glue these down. And hi, Wynan. Hello from Utah. Your BFF was from Sheffield, England. Ah, well, one of my BFFs used to live in Sheffield. She doesn't anymore. That's cool. Okay, I'm getting to the point where I need a different glue. These glues are starting to run out. Funny, Janice. I've got the urge to distress the edge of this tag. It just feels like it needs something. Yeah, it's funny. I think this year people are just wanting it. They're wanting to enjoy the dark evenings, and they just want a bit of brightness. And I don't think people are wanting the stress of Christmas that sometimes comes. They're just wanting to enjoy the nice things, and it'll be interesting to see after it's all over, God willing, that if people actually, although some people are not happy with having some restrictions on how many people you can see, actually it will make it a little less stressful for some. And it'll be interesting to see, what happens really. Yeah, I have a friend who her neighbour across the way has put her lights up early because her mother is living with her and she really likes them. And so she's decided to put hers up so that her friend's mum can enjoy looking out the window and see hers. So I love that. Oh, lots of glimmers. Oh, lovely to see you, Anon. How did you find me? Have you been watching me a while, or is this your first time? Oh, I've got fluff everywhere now. your sister was named after your dad, called Glenn. So put an A on the end and it makes a girl's name. Hi Miriam. I want to enjoy the peace of Christmas. I usually have our lights up today but haven't done it yet. Ah. Oh, that's nice. So each of the 4 Sundays before Christmas you put more and more decorations up. I like that idea. Although I don't know when I'm moving house, so I'm not quite sure what to do. Hopefully we're going to be given a date at some point to know when we're going to move. Oh yes, Glenna is quite a Welsh name actually. Glenna. Yes, the ad for the Blue Peter Advent crown. Yeah, the Germans really do know how to do Christmas well. Oh my goodness, yes. Sorry, I hope this is not too boring for everyone to watch. I'm just sticking bits of card and decorating and chatting to you guys. Yes, I love the stitching too. It really makes them, doesn't it? Oh, no, stuck that down upside down. Pop that there. Go. Oh, these could do with a little bit of bling. I'm going to get my embellishments out, I think, to decorate these and then punch some holes in them. Okay, that's those ones done. Right, I'm just going to quickly stick these down. No, not too far, Miriam. Literally 3-minute walk away. Yeah, very, very close. I was sorting out my kitchen today. So I'm really blessed to have a pantry, which is like a small room, sort of partitioned as it's part of my kitchen, but it's been partitioned off and it has a door to it. And it's a really old-fashioned pantry. It actually has a marble, one of the shelves is marble, because traditionally that would have been like a really cold room, and that's where you would keep things, just keep cold. Although we have a fridge now, so we don't tend to do that. And I've just hoarded stuff in there over the years of just food that I've just not got around to cooking, and pots and pans and various things that I'm just going, you know what, I've not used them. I've bought an instant pot this year. I'm thinking, okay, I don't need, like, my mum gave me a stock pot and one of the ladies at church gave me a stock pot, and I'm like, I'm not going to use them because I can use my instant pot. I'm also going to give away one of my slow cookers. I've still got one slow cooker, but I'm going to give away my other one because I just don't need them now. And if I do need one, I can always borrow one from somebody, you know, it's no biggie. So I was just really being quite strict. Even like cake decorating, like, you know, those like little things you sprinkle on cupcakes that you keep and you think, oh yes, it's over the date, but it'll be fine. I was just thinking, oh no, come on. It's been years since I've made cupcakes with the kids. And if we were going to do it, I'd get fresh ones. So I threw out all my colouring and glitter, and actually no, I kept a pot of glitter because I don't think that's going to go off. But all the sugar sprinkles I just got rid of. So yeah, the plan is to sort of have everything sorted. I went through my cutlery drawer today. Oh my goodness, that was... so I have cutlery that when Tom and I got married, we got given a canteen of cutlery, like, for our wedding. And I have about 4 or 5 of each, like there was like 2 sizes of knives, 2 sizes of forks, spoons and teaspoons. And I don't have the full set, I have to say. I just, I don't know how cutlery disappears. It just, it just does. And then over the years, like my parents, when they were decluttering, they gave me some of their cutlery. My friend gave me some. So I've tried to keep maybe 4 of each pattern, and then anything else that's just like random patterns that I've picked up. Obviously, you see, someone else somewhere is probably going through their cutlery going, where's my fork gone? And I've got it. So I now have a box of random cutlery, and I was talking to a friend today and she said, oh, she goes, you haven't got any knives, have you? She goes, we've only got about 4 knives in our house. They keep disappearing. So I was like, yes, you can have the knives. And then I found this beautiful wooden box. Again, I think we got gifted it around when we got married, and it came from an old lady who went to my in-laws' church. And I think I maybe took out like the soup spoons from it. It's not, it was, I don't think it ever was completely complete. Anyway, a friend from church's son is moving to the area, and I just messaged her and sent her a picture and said, do you want this for him? And she was like, yes. So I was like, great, brilliant. Another thing to get rid of. Right, I have die cut a few of the words. So I'm wondering if I could do... What could I do? Peace on earth. I could do joy to the world, couldn't I? So if I pop joy on there, and I could put to the world on there, couldn't I? Yeah, they do. They just disappear. So I tell you what, it's so liberating. I cleaned out my cutlery drawer. Cutlery drawers get so disgusting, don't they? Well, my cutlery drawer is actually part of the end of a table. It's the end of my dining room table. So I think what tends to happen is that inadvertently little crumbs and things fall into my drawer. And yeah, so I gave it a good clean today. I also had loads of like children's cutlery, you know, because I have 4 children, but I've just ended up with like leftover plastic bits and pieces. So I think I've kept like a couple of brightly coloured plastic pieces, just in case. You know, when you have a visiting child and they're kind of not keen to eat their food. And I found that the other day I got out a spork. Do you guys know what a spork is? It's a spoon on one end and a fork on the other. And I said, oh, I've got just the thing for you. I've got a spork. And they were like so impressed with this spork that they ate their dinner. So little things like that, I think, hold on to that, because, you know, it's a talking point, isn't it, for a little child? So I'm convinced that teaspoons have legs. Yes. Are they like toys in Toy Story? When you're not looking, they're kind of like, they go walkies to other people's houses. Yeah. I also found a whole load of silver spoons that I'm like, why have I got silver spoons? I don't need silver spoons. They need to be polished and whatever. So they're all going to go to the charity shop. And when I say silver, I mean silver plate. They're not, you know, silver. So I'm happy for a charity to make money out of them. Right, so that one's Joy to the World. I like that one. And then we could have peace. Oh, we've got some bigger bits here. Could have peace there, and then we could stamp on earth there, couldn't we? Oh yeah, that'll go nicely. Yeah, I said to my husband, whoever this lady was who gave us this cutlery, I said, you know, we got married 20 years ago. I said, I'm sure she's passed away now. I think the further in time you get away from when a gift was given, the easier it is to give it away to somebody else. And it's not that I didn't appreciate the gift and the sentiment, but you know, when something's so special, you end up just like not using it. I'm like, oh, yeah. I have a random cutlery drawer as well, which I only use for cooking, whereas for eating I use a silver, even if it's partly black now. I'm too lazy to clean it all the time. Oh, you need a little cleaner. Martini. I need to find somebody who'll come and clean. When I used to clean for my old lady, I used to love polishing the silver. So satisfying. 60 is the new 40. I love it. Well, my next big one will be 50. So, right, peace on earth. That's lovely. Joy to the world. Washing soda, very hot water, and an aluminium tray. Place the silver on the tray. Add the soda. Ooh, that's a nifty trick. Actually, I think I did that the other day. I wonder if Helen will remember this, if she's still watching. When Diana and Charles got married, there was this like special offer, like in the Radio Times or something. And you could, I don't know if we had to collect tokens, and we sent off for this like gold nugget in like to commemorate the wedding of Charles and Diana. It wasn't solid gold, it's like silver but with gold plate, I think. Anyway, I found it the other day and I thought, oh, I'll just see how much that's worth on eBay. And yeah, it's not mega bucks, but you know, I might be able to sell it. But it was a bit tarnished. So I did that trick. I did the aluminium foil in a bowl with some fairy liquid and some hot water, put it in, left it, took it out, gave it a bit of a clean, and yeah, it was amazing. Worked really well. Now this one I think needs a bit of a border. I got some real red. Oh, look at that. Oh, perfect. Oh, Coke works well as well. Yeah, poor Helen's not going to have such good internet in Zambia, unfortunately. Sometimes she's lucky enough to have electricity. But the electric is getting better. I know, poor Amanda's broke her ankle, broke her thumb. She's been in the wars. That was your school holiday chore when you were a kid. Oh, Bev. What? A cracked rib? Since when, Amanda? When did that happen? You have? Dear me. Right, what else have I got? This one is a bit unloved, this one, bright, because it's not really a word that I kind of use at Christmas. Merry and bright, isn't it? May your days be merry and bright. Yeah, I'm not using it. It's just not something I would say. Okay, let's stamp some more sentiments. Now I have got that little thin punch, and I'm thinking keep it simple, use some sentiments that are just easy to cut out. So a quick way to check that it'll work is to cut yourself a piece out of some card like that, and then just check what will fit. Okay, so season's greetings will work. Happy Christmas at a push. Oh, peace and happiness. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, just about. What was that other one that I had? Now, sometimes the depiction on the front is not the actual size. Okay, when it's a massive stamp set like this, they can't fit it all on, so you actually have to go to the words and check it. So yeah, that's not going to fit, so we'll get rid of that. No, that's not going to fit. Okay, I wonder if I've got a few in Itty Bitty Greetings. Oh, they haven't put any Christmassy ones in this one. Oh, 'tis the season. Oh, actually, I don't think I've ever used that one. Oh, thank you, Audrey. Good, glad that helps you. So, never used it before. So when did Amanda... Oh, you broke your rib when you did your ankle. Oh, I didn't realise that, Amanda. Oh, now, I've discovered a better, simpler way of getting these stickers on. What you do... So normally you would take that one off and take the other one off and then pop it on. But this, if you take the whole lot off... Oops, come on. Take the whole lot off. Pop it onto... Actually, break off some of this. Oops. Come on. Pop that down like that. Take the other one off. Then what you do is you do that. Make sure it's the right way round. And then what you do is you do this. Oh, so much easier. Take care, honeybee. Buzz you later. Well, tomorrow I'm looking forward to a bit of a crafty day, but a kind of crafty day just for me, if that makes sense. My upline. So when you join Stampin' Up, you don't join the company as in terms of having sort of, how to explain it. You have a contract with a company, Stampin' Up, but you join through somebody. So it means you've got someone there to kind of support and guide you. And my upline is a demonstrator called Monica Gale. And she has organised, we're going to have a Zoom craft session tomorrow. So girls in my, because I've only got girls at the moment, in my team, they're invited as well to join in, so they can too. But because I'm her direct line, she sent me a little sort of kit of bits and pieces, so I get to play with things that I wouldn't normally choose tomorrow, which is quite fun. And she's doing a bingo at one point, and we've got to get up and we've got to take photographs of what we're having for breakfast and things like that to make it a bit quite sociable. So that'll be nice to do something crafty but a bit different. So that reminds me, I've got to set a date for my team to have a Christmassy get together. Now the 12th of December we're thinking of having a Zoom session for the Artful Stampin' Space crew. So if you follow me, if you're a bit of a fan of my channel, please go and join Artful Stampin' Space, because I'll put the details on there. Or if you are not on Facebook but you are in touch with me other ways, you're more than welcome to join in. Just email me or contact me the normal way that you contact me. Okay, so I've done the 'Tis the Season, and then what was I going to do? Season's Greetings, wasn't it? Sorry, I've distracted myself now. I think I've got Peace and Happiness out already, haven't I? There it is. So I'm going to stamp a few of these. Yeah, Christine, yeah. It is her birthday that day. I've been quite organised. She's already got her present. So that can go somewhere. And then I might just stamp another one of those actually. It's quite nice, the purple on the red. It's very rich kind of looking. Hi, Gail. She could probably guess what it is, to be honest. So there's a bit of a shadow being cast on this, so it's finding it hard to line it up. Right, so anyone who's just joining, I'm using my Stamp One Sheet Wonders from the other nights just to make some Christmas tags. I think that one can go on there. These I think I'll keep for another day because I want to just slow down what I'm doing now. Finish off these pieces. I've done that one. This one just needs gluing down. That one's done. This needs gluing, and then I'm going to get my embellies out and start putting the glitz and the glam on. Oh, I think that one goes that way. Ooh, what's that? Bronchiectasis. I've never even heard of that. Why is Linda looking sideways at Martina? What she said? Got to do like 5 to 10 seconds when you use this glue, just to make sure it's all stuck down. Okay, did you notice I sort of slightly curve this one because I don't want it to lie flat. I quite like the idea of it being a little bit curved. Oh, I've done that one a bit ski-whiff, but anyway, I'll keep it ski-whiffed. I like the way you did your crumb cake banners. Ah, thank you. Well, you can make them yourself, Bev. You do beautiful stamping, Bev. Hi, Jen. Oh, sorry to hear that, Amanda. Is it manageable? I wonder about just sort of offsetting that like that. If I stick that on like that. I don't know, it looks a bit weird doing it like that now. I think it'll be okay like that. Or have it dangling. I think I'm going to leave that. Right, so let's get some embellies. Oh, I've got these gorgeous gold ones. These are in the annual catalogue. And we've got these ones. Oh, now some of these blue ones, I wonder if they look good with the thistles. Oh, that's nice to hear, Deborah. Oh, sorry to hear that, Amanda. Let's start with these ones. Right, where's my picky tool? Not sure about that one there now. Oh. Oh well. Oh, where are my red ones gone? Sometimes when you've made some cards or tags using the Stamp One Sheet Wonders, it just happens that where you've stamped flowers and they need a bit of a centre, it just happens to fall in the right place, like this one. So look at that. Just looks perfect, doesn't it? The spacing is just great. So look for that. Sometimes it kind of just happens. Like it's happened here as well. Just looks right, doesn't it? Okay, now these ones, I was wondering whether this dark blue would look fun on there. I think it does. Just one, actually. Oh, I wonder if... That looks nice. Okay. Got a nice little pile coming along now. Ha! That's a good idea, Lorraine. Oops. Oh no, don't hoard them. Use them. See, that's my problem. I've hoarded for far too long that I've decided I'm really going to make the most of them and use them up. Because what's the point? They're not being enjoyed when they're just stuck in a cupboard, are they? So, oh, now these lighter ones might look good amongst these. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. That one I wanted. Yeah, I'm loving the gems. Again, look, that flower needs... You know, did you guys see me stamp this one? And I was going on about the centres, and what am I going to do about the centres? I should have just left them. Because the gems kind of just fix it, really. Right, now to make holes. So I've got my trusty crocodile that I tend to use for making holes. I enjoy looking at them. Glenna. Do you get them out and stroke them, do you, Glenna? Like people stroke paper. Oh, I forgot this one. I know that's not quite in the middle. That's because it would have got in the way of the P. All right. Sometimes you just have to make that judgment call and go, you know what? It's in the best interest of the tag for it not to go in the middle. Hi, Esther. Oh, night, Helen. Hi, Kayleen. Welcome. Sorry, if anyone's commented and I've not replied and you need me to reply, please just type again, because sometimes I don't always read comments because my head's down. It's not that I'm deliberately ignoring anybody. Because if I'm ignoring people, I'll just let them know. I'm joking. Oh dear. Rude. Rude. Oh, I forgot to use these ones. I've got any that I could use them on. Sometimes I like to mix embellishments because I like the different sort of textures that you can get. Oh, I might pop that one up there. Oh, got a bit of blue tack coming off that one. Put that one in there. Oh, good, Amanda. Right, let's get the ribbons out. So the other night I did have some retired ones. I've also got some. Where did I put them all? I was so good the other week. You guys are going to be so impressed with me. Look what I did. So these are retired threads. Look, I wrapped them around little jars. So I've got some cherry cobbler here. It's got some red and white baker's twine. Silver and white, I don't think that'll go. I've got some old olive linen thread. Oh, I've got a couple of those. So this is when you can dig out your old bits and pieces and look at what will go and realise you weren't crazy for buying all that thread that you didn't use. Yeah, they just seem to take up less space. Like I've managed to pack so many into these boxes. Now, unfortunately, these boxes have retired, haven't they? I don't think they're available anymore. But you may find a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who might be willing to part with them, or someone else. Try to find one that's got a bit of gold on it. Oh, there we go, that one. Take care, Miriam. Yeah, lovely to see you. Right, well, we've got a bit of gold on it. I'm trying to find the ones with gold on. Oh, that one. Yeah, they're not in stock anymore, fortunately. But I'm sure you could find something similar. They were just so handy. Let's see if I've got some retired ribbon that might go with these. See, I'm wondering even a little bit of this stuff. Might be a bit too blingy. Maybe not. Hi, Wendy. Are you right, lovely? I made boxes out of card myself, but much deeper so I can store the twine stacked. Ah, okay. Yeah, Martina makes a lot of her own storage. Sometimes it is easier just to make custom storage. And come on, girls, we are crafters. We should know how to do it. So we've been making tags, for those of you who just joined, we've been making tags using the Stamped One Sheet Wonders from last night and the night before. And just putting the final touches to it all. And look, I've used so much of that ribbon, this red ribbon. I've only got a little bit left. I've loved this stuff. Used it on loads. But look, that's it. I think I'm going to use it up tonight and then just order more. I've got an order going in at the end of the month. So, Monday, in fact. Gosh, the end of the month. You know what I was thinking just tonight? Oh, it would be nice to do something like Advent-y with the children. I'm like, December is only like a few days away. It's crazy. Oh, have you been able to see your grandson, Wendy? Hi, Nydia. Nice to see you. So for those of you who follow the church service, Tom is preaching from the last book, sorry, not the last book, the last chapter of Jonah on Sunday. So if you follow my channel because of crafty, artsy stuff, and then you wonder why on Sundays is there a church service, it's because of lockdown and everything, COVID and all that, we have to use YouTube and Facebook to broadcast from. And my channel is the only one that's got enough subscribers to be able to do it from a phone. So if you're not interested, that's absolutely fine. Please just scroll by and I'll see you again on Monday. But if you are interested, then do say hello if you watch the service. And Tom will be starting the sort of Advent series, sort of an Advent series, build up to Christmas, the following Sunday. And he's got some great titles for the the sermons. So if you don't follow Welshpool Community Church on Facebook, it's worth going and checking those out because my husband's a bit of a wordsmith, so he likes to think up really cool kind of different ways of thinking about things, I guess. You know, he's clever like that. I don't have the cute jar one like that, but I'm tempted to order it, says Glenna. Oh, look, can you see I'm trying to get two through here now, but it didn't quite work. I'm standing up as well. I should sit down. Oh, right. Oh, okay, Wendy. Right, I think we're on to the last one. I quite like seeing the two threads together, so I think I might do that one again. Oh, I know, Nydia. Thank you so much for leaving your comments and everything. Do you manage to catch it live or do you watch it on the replay? No, it's on this channel, Deanie. And it's on Facebook. Yeah. So on Facebook, if you go to Welshpool Community Church, you'll find us. The reason we do both is because some people like to watch YouTube on their TVs, and it's so much easier for them to do that with YouTube than it is Facebook. I know Facebook's just introduced that, you know, but not everybody can do that. So it just makes it easier to do two. We have two phones, so I use my arm that I'm using now, and then also we have another tripod up and running. So, right. Whew, right, marathon tag making session. I'm going to have to get people presents now, aren't I? I use dental floss threader for threading double ribbons. What a great idea, Gail. Right, okay, let's do, oh no, let's do the red ones first. We've got Peace on Earth, which is sort of at an angle, but I think once it's hanging, it doesn't really matter, does it, that it's the hole's sort of there. Excuse me. And then we've got that one, Season's Greetings. That one has got no words on it so far. I don't know whether it could do with another gem on it. Oh no, it's come off again. I'm wondering whether to put a little cluster of 3 in that big flower rather than having them off on over there. Okay, so that. Then the other red one is that one again. That one hasn't got a word on it yet. Then we've got this one, Joy to the World. Oh, I'll come in a bit closer. Sorry, guys. Joy to the World. Then we've got Peace and Happiness. So these are like artisan tags. You know, I'd even consider not giving a card if I had a nice pretty tag on a present like this. Peace on Earth. And that one. And then we've got the beige collection. 'Tis the season with a double tag. I could announce this like a catwalk, couldn't I? Here we're sporting the double thread technique on a beige background. Oh, and with a gold blingy bit fallen off. Okay. With some blue embellishment. And here we have a lovely sentiment and some blue sparkly rhinestones. This one we have a lovely distressed look, you know, frayed edge and Happy Christmas and a lovely green thread. Oh, they would make nice bookmarks. Although if I was making bookmarks, I would not put the bling on because you're going to damage your book. It would be a bit like, you know, Princess and the Pea, you know. You'd end up with a lump in your book. Right. These are heaps better than my Pinking Shears cut up Christmas card. Oh my goodness, Audrey. That brings back flashback memories. That does. Those were the days. I'm sure my parents used to do that. Yeah, my mum always had Pinking Shears. But then if she ever saw us using Pinking Shears on card and paper, she'd be like, not my Pinking Shears. They're for fabric only. Oh, my life. Those were the days. Nowadays, you see, we can get out our punches and we get our Christmas cards out and you can, you know, punch out a few. Oh, she had special separate Pinking Shears, Linda, did she? Oh, my word. I buy bulk parcel labels and jazz them up for gift tags. That's a great idea too. Yeah. Yes, all the models look very pretty. They're all unique, different, you know, different sizes, different colours, different shapes. But all beautiful. Oh, really, Janine? I think loads of us probably had mums that... Because I've turned into that mum. Yeah. I have turned into that mum. I've got a special Fiskars pair with an orange handle that really should only be used for fabric, and yeah, I've hidden them in a drawer, so hopefully they won't get used for paper. 4? Wow. I think I only have 1. Oh, actually, those of you who know about pinking shears, how do you stop them getting so stiff? Because the pair I have is very, very stiff. Could I loosen the bolt? Oh, you know what? I'm itching to cut something up now. Shall I just do it? That feels like a bit too good. I could do the edge of this one, couldn't I? This is just like an homage to way back when. You know, just to help bring back some memories. Oh, sewing machine oil on the screw. Ah, okay. That's useful to know. I'm just trying to see if I've got some to hand. In my little... You right, Tom? Oh. We're just talking about... Do you remember? Did your parents used to cut tags out of old Christmas cards and pinking shears? Does this bring back memories for you?
I was just thinking of the movie Ghost. And I was just imagining that scene of Ghost. They start doing some crafting together. That'd be funny.
Oh, Don't let the oil near the blades. Okay. Well, I suppose if they do go on the blades, I'll just clean them off by cutting some paper or something.
That would be. You should do that for Stampin' Up.
What?
You know, start cutting things, and
That would be too
that'd be
weird.
so weird. That'd be so weird. But there we go. That's hello everybody.
Dear.
That's where my mind goes.
Oh dear.
I'm going to bed.
Do you start singing now? Oh.
Well, I'm going to give. Talking to Ethan about playing the piano.
Oh yes. So guys, on Christmas Day we're going to have a live stream service, and then we're going to sing carols around the piano. Hopefully, are you going to practice your piano playing?
Well, I want to get Ethan on it.
Oh.
I think he could do that.
Okay.
And we'll have to learn the harmonies.
Uh-oh.
The vocal harmonies.
Uh-oh. Well, hopefully we will have
4 o'clock GMT.
We'll have Megan and James. Megan and James are stunning singers. They are, you know, that Megan's been properly trained, so she has a very, very...
When am I doing it, Vicky? I don't know when I'm doing a one-sheet wonder. I've got 5 minutes. Maybe, oh, well, yeah, it could be a week or 2.
Well, on the 12th of December, a Saturday, we're having a Zoom get-together for all my Artful Stampin' followers.
I'm in.
You're in?
Yeah.
Are you one of my followers?
What do I have to do?
Are you an Artful Stampin' groupie? You need to join Artful Stampin' Space. I can't believe you haven't even joined my Facebook group yet.
Well, I'm in such demand. You know, if you join one group, you've got to join. Anyway. Oh dear. Oh, look. See my nice t-shirt. Name the movie. Prize to see who names the movie.
I don't think it's quite the right demographic. What is it?
Nostromo. Need to know your science fiction movies.
We want to see how artsy Tom is. Tom is actually quite artistic.
Yeah, I am actually.
He is. He draws. I've got various... Have you seen my Valentine's card? Oh, look, I'll show you. See, the Valentine's card he drew.
Oh, look at that. It's a long time ago.
Yeah. He does. He likes drawing. He's very good with words. That's his thing.
Yep.
Prefer Ghost Tom, says Janice. Oh, Tom did Stampin'. What was it? Tom did Stampin' himself, Paula. Oh, he's very
Yeah,
precise.
so.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a misty lens because this lens is broken. All right? There's nothing I cut. There's no amount of
I thought it was me
cleaning.
walking into the room. Goes all soft focus. Like in the old movies,
Yeah,
you know?
it does go a bit soft focus, doesn't it? Oh, it might be that also.
You might have to, sometimes there's a little, I remember on my phone there was a little kind of, they put a little film over the lens, don't they? And actually when the film gets scratched, you have to just get rid of that film completely. And it clears it
Yeah,
out.
well, there's this. This is
Yes, exactly.
dirty.
You've got a little bit of steamy in it.
Oh no, that's. Oh, there's a gap.
Oh,
No, I have broken the lens, so it all steamed up with. Yeah, let's move on, please, because you know I have like church members who watch this channel, so.
put the heating on. Oh no, it's
No.
just us. There we go. Hey.
I definitely say this channel isn't for children, don't I? Yeah, it's not for children.
Yeah, should be in bed by now.
Well,
Then again, it's all around the world, isn't it?
Not in America.
Yeah.
In Australia, they're just waking up.
Are they?
Yeah, and a lot of people have just eaten. They've been giving me recipes about their Thanksgiving recipes, and Tashana's not here now, but her husband does fried turkey. You know, like KFC chicken.
Yeah, I know KFC chicken.
But he does it to the turkey.
He does it to the turkey.
Yeah. So I think we should have deep fried turkey for Christmas.
I'm up for that. All the way.
I'll have to get the recipe off my mum because my aunt does really nice fried chicken. So I think we're going to have deep fried turkey for Christmas. Oh, it's already 10:30 in Australia. There we go, Ellen. Good morning, Ellen.
Good morning. Yeah, one sheet wonder. I don't know what I do with a one sheet wonder.
What do you do with a one sheet wonder?
But it's just finding time and
what
very
stamps
busy.
would
Life
you
is
use?
very busy at the moment. But it calms down in about a week and a half.
For you, it might.
Well, it's all
then,
relative.
Then we've got to move house.
Then we've got to move house. Yeah, so there we go. Right, I got to go to bed because it is late here.
Is it?
And I have to sleep.
Oh, it's 11:30.
To make sure I get my sleep. Oh, that's weird. I'm a little bit. There's a phone down here, and I'm a little bit behind on there. So that's how I am, and that's how I feel.
Spinach and fruit
a little bit behind.
That sounds lush, Kayleen.
You know what? You could do something. You could show that screen on there and get a whole routine going between two.
It'd be
one
like
that's
different time zones.
I could do that all day. See, if I go like this, then he starts catching up in a minute, and then he keeps going.
He's entertained very easily.
It's like those balls, you know, that go. Oh, he's doing it now as well. Anyway, right, I gotta go. I'm losing it.
I'm
Night,
going
everyone.
now as well
Night.
before you start to wonder what the heck's
Good night.
happening on my channel. Right. Lovely to see you all. Random. He needs some sleep. Now I know where my daughter gets it from. When she gets tired. Mind you, when I get tired, I get a bit loopy. Right. So, how many tags did we make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Made 12 tags. That's not too bad. Yes. Yeah, he does look like he's bowing, yeah, because he was looking down at the phone, so, yeah. Right, take care, everybody. Nice to see you. Have a great weekend. Bye. And if you haven't seen the video that Susan Lavassa did, go check it out.